Mackenzie Sagalos with those details. What do we know here?
Hey, Scott. So those shares started to jump up after the company unveiled Qwen-3. That's the next generation of its AI model. Now, Alibaba says it's more efficient, built to deliver stronger performance while cutting computational costs. This is open source, similar to DeepSeek's R1 model, and analysts say that it is a serious threat to rivals in China, as well as to the big LLM makers like OpenAI and Anthropic here in Silicon Valley. Baidu shares also climbing. The information just reporting that both Alibaba and Baidu have started training their models on in-house chips, diversifying away from its reliance on NVIDIA. It is yet another sign of China's growing self-sufficiency in AI. And then China tech overall, it has been on a tear. The K-Web ETF, which tracks the country's biggest internet names, it's up about 2% today and around 40% year to date. Scott?
I'm looking at Broadcom. I'm looking at NVIDIA. I'm looking at AMD. Now, I'm not going to go all the way there and say that it's directly a result of the news you just told us as to why those stocks are down. However, the notion, according to many, that China was just going to say, OK, you guys over there in the U.S., you're going to be number one, and we're not going to make the best attempts we can to try and be competitive in AI are misplaced. There are also expectations that DeepSeek wasn't the last stand either, and that we were going to see more instances of, lower cost, more efficient chips coming out of China, much like we saw back then.
Yeah, exactly. And you're also seeing rival models like Kimi K2. But on the chip front, with all of the back and forth about whether or not we can export the H20s, it just seems like a lot of these in-house players have been turning toward tech that they're developing in-house so that they don't have to wait for NVIDIA to get a verdict from the White House. And so, this is the latest reflection of that trend.